Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing an upcoming topic and a very important topic, that is AEFI, adverse events following immunization. As we all know that COVID-19 vaccination is going on and people are very much aware, rather we can say very much they have very much curiosity about what are the side effects which follows vaccination. Now let us discuss what exactly adverse events following immunization are and how can we relate them to the vaccine administration. So let's start with what exactly an AEFI is. An AEFI or an adverse event following immunization is an untoward medical occurrence which follows immunization and which doesn't necessarily have a causal relationship with the usage of vaccine. Now what do we mean by this? We mean by this that let us take an example. One person got vaccination a few days back, let us say 3 days back. After vaccination, that person developed swelling in limbs, also developed fever. Some might, one or the other person might have developed changes in LFT, RFT or anything like that. So any untoward event, be it in the form of symptoms, signs, laboratory findings, anything which happens following immunization or after vaccination is termed as AEFI, that is adverse event following immunization. Now, what are the different types of AEFI? Classification of AEFI have been given in various books. They are related to cause, they are related to severity. In this particular session, we will be discussing about types of AEFI based on cause. There is a mnemonic to remember cause-specific AEFIs, that is PICAC, P-I-Q-A-C. Now, what is this PICAC? P stands for vaccine product related reactions. Any reactions which are occurring due to vaccine product. I stands for immunization error related reactions that are occurring due to errors in immunization process. Third is vaccine quality related reactions. We will be discussing about each one of these in detail in the coming slides. Let me first of all make you aware about the different terms. P is product related reaction, I is immunization errors, Q is quality defect related reactions, A stands for anxiety related reactions or anxiety errors, and C stands for coincidental reactions. So we discussed there are 5 types of AEFI cause related. It is it might be vaccine product related reaction, it might be immunization error related reaction, it might be quality defect related reaction, anxiety errors or coincidental errors. Now let us see each one of them in detail. First one is vaccine product related reaction. Now what is product related reaction? As the name indicates, if any of the adverse event is occurring due to any inherent property of the product, it is product means any of the constituent of the vaccine, then it is vaccine product related reaction. For example, if an extensive limb swelling develops after DPT vaccination. Second example is vaccine quality defect related reaction. Now here the issue is the defect is in quality, that means the defect is in vaccine right at the manufacturer's level. So an AEFI that is caused or precipitated due to one or the more quality defect of the vaccine product is vaccine quality defect related reaction. It also includes defect due to administration device as provided by the manufacturer. So it is not just the vaccine itself. If any of the the manufacturer has provided a device along with it to administer that particular vaccine or has provided a particular diluent with it to reconstitute that vaccine, if there is defect even in that also constitutes vaccine quality defect related reaction. Here's an example, that failure by the manufacturer to completely inactivate a lot of inactivated polio vaccine. For example, a lot has been sent by the manufacturer to particular sites. That particular lot number or that particular batch number of the vaccine has, if we talk about in that particular vaccine, the virus has not been completely inactivated. It is inactivated vaccine, but virus has not been completely inactivated in that particular batch or lot. That means there is defect in quality of that vaccine. These types of defects are vaccine quality defect related reactions. Then comes immunization error related reactions. Now these are the reactions which basically occur at the session site, or you can say at the consumption level where vaccine need to be consumed. From the production level, when it reaches to the level from where it is to be utilized or where it is to be stored, at that particular level, the reactions which take place are immunization error related reactions. Now let me share with you some examples. For example, vaccine has been brought up to a particular PHC for storage, and it need to be maintained at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. If we are unable to maintain the temperature of the vaccine, either the vaccine has frozen or the temperature was not maintained, it leads to spoiling of that vaccine, right? It is no more potent, it is no more efficacious. So in that particular case, that type of error is known as immunization error. Now what type of reactions can occur due to the immunization error? If any of such cases we administer that particular vaccine, if the vaccine is frozen and we have administered that frozen vaccine to someone, it might lead to localized or systemic effects. Such type of effects are known as immunization error related reactions. What other immunization error reactions can be there? Yes, there are various other types like mentioned in the PPT, that if we have opened a multi-dose vial and the period of utilizing that particular vial is 4 hours, and if we are using it even after 4 hours, that means the potency of that vaccine is no more sure. We might be administering that vaccine to someone, but it will not produce any effect to that particular person. It might lead to some side effects or any of the effects post vaccination. So these types of errors are immunization error related reactions. Other examples, if we have administered vaccine to someone who is actually contraindicated for the vaccine, if we have not administered vaccine according to the indications, any of such errors are immunization errors. Moving to next type, immunization anxiety related reactions. This we all know very well that some of the people have fear of injections. If somebody is having some of the features related to anxiety following vaccination, for example, someone is feeling dizzy post vaccination, or you can say someone is feeling hypotensive, but actually he is not. Somebody is having the features of neurovascular reactions, or might faint, might be having vasovagal attacks. Some such features are known as immunization anxiety related reaction. It is more common in adolescents, young people. Young people might also have vomiting following vaccination due to anxiety. So such features are anxiety related reactions. Next is coincidental. This is the last type, as we discussed. PIQAC, P-I-Q-A-C. C is coincidental, the last type of reaction, cause specific reaction. Coincidental are the AEFI that are caused by something other than vaccine product, other than immunization errors, and other than immunization anxiety. If that error is not due to anxiety, not due to any of the immunization errors at site, and not even due to product or quality related reaction, that is termed as coincidental error. And a majority of the side effects reported post vaccination come under this category, coincidental, because post vaccination might be BP raised in some people. They might correlate that particular rise in BP or hypertension to vaccine, but it is coincidental, right? So coincidentals are basically false correlations with the vaccine, that this particular event occurred due to vaccine, but actually it is not due to vaccine. So these were the 5 main types of AEFIs which are cause specific. So we'll be ending this video over here. I hope you will be getting a home tech message of remembering just PIQAC, P-I-Q-A-C, product related reaction, immunization error related reaction, quality defect related reaction, anxiety related reactions, and coincidental. Just remember this mnemonic PIQAC and you're half done with this question of AEFI. This is all about today's video. In the coming videos, we'll be discussing about AEFI based on severity, that is what are the mild AEFI, severe and serious AEFI. We'll be discussing about AEFI kit which should be present at all vaccination sites. We'll also be discussing about AEFI causality assessment, how we'll be assessing the cause of any AEFI. So till then, all of you stay tuned, keep watching my videos. There are lots of videos, previous videos on my YouTube channel, keep watching them. Like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.